Hi comrades, I'd like to wish all the members of the MUA and the greater CFMEU the very best for Christmas and the New Year. We've had a hell of a year, a huge year that's been racked in struggle. We've had to deal with COVID. We've fought every step of the way for COVID. We've fought for health, we've fought for safety, and every time the bosses have stood in the way of our health and safety, we've had to fight for every single concession and every single safe measure on the waterfront. It's a bit of a state of where we're at. We've seen the employers all come together, conspire, put us into a huge arena of struggle on a national basis where they were seeking to put to the public that we were causing massive economic damage, and it quite clearly is not true.
Port Botany bosses Patrick Terminals say the Maritime Union is holding the nation to ransom.
I'm told there's some 90,000 containers out there. That includes medical supplies. We're in the middle of a COVID recession and there's supplies on ships that need to come ashore. It's extortion.
And we don't cause damage to the economy. We've never held up medical supplies. In fact, we've said if there's any medical supplies or ventilators on any ship, we will move them and we'll move them for free. And you know what? Not one boss has ever found one.
The workers have asked, name the box with the crucial medicines and we'll take it off. The facts are they're not there.
And we know Morrison telling lies about 40 ships off Port Botany is an absolute lie. I mean, we looked at that, there was 13 ships there, one of them was a warship, there was a few yachts. These things don't come into container terminals, it was all part of the beat up. Their aim is to get rid of this union. They want to deregister this union and they'll do anything they can. All we're doing is standing up for our rights, our families and our jobs. We'll continue to do that and we do not cower to that sort of bullying and harassment. Going into 2021, we continue our struggle to build the Australian Merchant Navy. We want to build an Australian seagoing industry, we want a strategic fleet and we want cabotage laws that give Australian seafarers the absolute right to work on their coast. These are the things that have been ripped away from us. They're struggles that we will not move away from and they sit at the heart of everything the MUA believes and everything the MUA will fight for. One of the things about 2020 and the COVID pandemic, it's demonstrated that there's always room for struggle. There's always the room and the capacity to fight. And we've taken new and novel methods of industrial action, as well as hitting the streets in new and exciting ways with car convoys and a whole range of innovative actions to demonstrate that the working class won't be held back and we can fight, even in the most adverse circumstances. People coming out and using a different and novel way to get the message out onto the streets, the message that we're not paying for the crisis, you know, and a message that we want a better world. And you can't cancel May Day. We're not ever going to cancel May Day. We're out on the streets. We're always going to find a way to be out on the streets, and it's a wonderful occasion.
Then we're going to go left, and then we're going to go over to New South Wales Parliament House, and we're going to do a few laps.
No worker left behind.
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 No worker left behind. Listen, ScoMo.
So we continue to fight for all workers, all members of the maritime industry, all members of the Maritime Union. And we will fight, we will win, we will be victorious in 2021. We'll be united, we'll stand together and we'll take on these employers who don't look like they're going to back down, and they're going to keep coming at us for their profits, bigger profits and a bigger share of the wealth of society. We want our share and we're going to fight for our share and we're going to continue to do that. So Merry Christmas to all comrades, and I wish you all a very happy new year and a successful new year. Wish you great health and happiness and look forward to the struggle next year, comrades.